What's up? This is Tom with Elevating WordPress, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing Whitespark citation building service, which is good for local SEO, especially Google Maps. So if you take a look at Google's local search ranking factors, scroll all the way down, you can see it breaks down into this, but Google My Business is really big. External local signals, which is like Internet Yellow Pages. NAP stands for business name, address, phone, and that should be consistent across all your website and your online profiles, also called citations. Citations are basically online mentions of your business name, and that can include Google My Business, Yelp, Facebook, and then those online directories like Kudzu, Merchant Circle, all that good stuff. And then we also have citation volume. But if you look at Google's local snack pack factors, which are, if you Google Chicago Photoshop classes, these are the local snack pack. So if you want to rank there, citations are both a number 2 and number 5 ranking factor in those results. So if that's the primary place you're targeting, you definitely want to put a heavy emphasis on citations. And I like to start with Google My Business, then do Moz Local, which I'll explain a little bit later, and then do Whitespark. So Whitespark will build additional citations for $4 to $5 a piece. It can be generic or local citations if you see the pricing. But it's really easy to get started. First of all, I want to point out that Whitespark builds all their citations manually within 3 weeks. So while companies like Yext, who you pay an ongoing fee, you're basically renting out citations. You're paying this ongoing fee and they just don't do a great job. Whitespark is one-time permanent, you own them, and it's relatively cheap in my opinion, especially for what you get. So if you order these citations, you just select your country. One of the biggest things you want to do is fill out this intake. So I pulled it up here. You definitely want to read these notes on the right, but fill it out as best as you can, and definitely read the notes. So you can, put your image URLs here, and this makes sure all the information is 100% complete and consistent. Also, that's one thing that Whitespark does do, is they make sure all your citations are 100% complete, consistent, and that they're not creating any duplicate profiles. The one con I want to go over is that you might get a lot of spam when doing this, through your contact form or through phone, which is inevitable because these citations are free. I asked Darren about it. He said, it's inevitable. They're free for a reason, pretty much. But here's one that I got. So my recommendation would be to put a CAPTCHA on your contact form, use an anti-spam plugin, and don't use your cell phone number in this intake. Make sure it's a business line. So after that, you just go to click to view options. You can include a follow-up report. Whitespark will give you one anyway. These are just two additional follow-up reports. So as profiles are verified and published, you'll get additional reports, but I figure one is usually enough. They'll usually build the citations in 3 weeks. If you want it quicker, you can pay more, but 3 weeks is usually good for me. So just to be clear, Whitespark will complete the citation building within 3 weeks, but for this to impact your rankings, it could take anywhere to 2 to 3 months, because those profiles need to get verified, they need to get published, and then Google has to update their search results with the new rankings. So while Whitespark can complete your project in 3 weeks, it will take about 2 to 3 months to see results. And then in the bulk orders, this just means you're doing multiple locations. So if you have multiple locations, just like you would create one Google My Business page per location, you also want to create one of each citation per location. And if you scroll down, or you see this tab right here, the bulk submit worksheet, this is where you want to fill this out if you're doing multiple locations. So Whitespark is, if you are an SEO company or you're a freelancer like me, you can easily incorporate this into your services. You can either upsell it to clients, or you can use their affiliate program to get a 10% referral fee. So if someone orders, I ordered $2,000 worth already. So if someone referred me, 10% would be around 200 bucks. So I would definitely do that if you're an SEO company. Outsource this to Whitespark and either refer your clients via an affiliate link or just upsell it to them. I used to upsell it and it worked out really well. Now I just refer people through the affiliate link because it's easier. So yeah, that's about it. The last thing I want to go over is Google My Business and Moz Local. So like I said, if you look at Google's local search ranking factors, Google My Business is huge. You want to make sure your profile is completely filled out. That's huge. Like, can't emphasize that enough. You'd be amazed how many people don't fill it out all the way. And you want to get reviews on that My Business page. After you're done doing that, then go to Moz Local and run your business through here. And this will basically analyze your top 15 citations. You can do, I'll just do a sample business. So then you would just click, if you have multiple profiles, make sure you click on each one because there may be other profiles you want to check. But once you click this, Moz is going to generate a score for you, and then you can basically, your goal is to get that score to 100%. Sometimes you can't do this because you only have a certain amount of categories and you can't get 100% complete, but if you click the complete, incomplete, and inconsistent and duplicates tab, it'll basically tell you exactly what you need to fix. Like you need to list more categories, you need to add more photos, you can click this and this goes directly to the listing so you can update it. But it's really easy to fix all these errors and it'll help your local SEO tremendously. So like I said, before you do Whitespark, make sure your Google My Business profile is good. Then do Moz Local yourself because those tend to be your most important profiles. And then you can outsource the other not so important profiles, but they're actually important. You just don't want to do it probably, to Whitespark. And if you Google Whitespark's reviews, and they're located in Canada, but you can see they actually have a 4.9 out of 5 stars with 116 reviews. So they're, it's not just me, tons of people have used them and gotten great results. So last thing I want to point out, if you do end up choosing Whitespark, I listed an affiliate link in this YouTube video. I would really appreciate it if you use that to sign up. It'll help. It'll go straight to Navient for student loans, rest assured, but I would appreciate it if you did that. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and comment on the video if you have any questions.